Alright, I think it's about time I got to this video. After all, he is my first game series I ever played, so I absolutely had to make this video. It's Mega Man. This dude has had games made for him for over 20 years now, and while it looks like his story has come to a close, that doesn't mean he isn't awesome. He's made some absolutely amazing games, and today I'm going to present to you all my favorites. These are my top 10 favorite Mega Man games. Remember, this is my favorites, so your list is obviously going to be different than mine, so please respect my opinion, and I'll respect yours. But enough with this intro, let's do it! Kicking off this list is probably the first Mega Man game I actually completed, so it gets bonus points for nostalgia. But even without that, I found this to be a really good game. A lot of people don't find this game that enjoyable, but I have to disagree. It's Mega Man 10. The gameplay is as solid as any other good Mega Man game, the graphics are 8-bit goodness, the special weapons are super fun, and the level design is actually really good. You'd think that by the 10th entry they'd start to run out of ideas, and while it may seem like that sometimes, the game is still really good. Also, the fact that you can play as Mega Man, Proto Man, and Bass all in one game, that's a plus. Not to mention that there's a challenge mode and DLC that adds extra levels. This is a very underrated Mega Man game that doesn't get the credit it truly deserves. Without a doubt, the longest title in the series, Mega Man Battle Network 5 Double Team DS is just awesome. This is a very different Mega Man game. There's no platforming in this game. This is an RPG, and it's a good one at that. The network you can go on is actually very expansive, having a ton of different areas to go to. The graphics are really good, there's actually a lot of customization to the game, and the battle system is super fun. All the battle chips are a joy to use, the Double Souls all kick butt, and the battle music rocks! The music in the entire game is good, but the battle theme is by far my favorite. I like the DS version more than the original for the extra polish, but they're all great games. I guess this is my favorite because it was my first RPG, believe it or not, so the game gets brownie points for that. You know, if I hadn't ate all the brownies already. This is yet another different Mega Man game, yet it's not different at the same time. It's Mega Man 2 The Power Fighters. I really don't understand why it isn't Mega Man The Power Fighters 2, but whatever. Confused? Well, this is actually a fighting game, but the controls are identical to any other Mega Man platformer. You jump, shoot, slide, charge, and even steal bosses' abilities. Here's the twist. You only fight the bosses, but it has good graphics, Japanese voice acting, 4 playable characters, remixed boss level themes, 3 different campaigns, and get this, it's 2 players. With all that going for the game, I don't care that you only fight the bosses, the game still manages to be one of my favorites. I have fond memories of playing this game with friends, and it was just the greatest thing. Heck, I did a Let's Play of it on my Let's Play channel, go check it out. It's easy to just pick up and play, allowing tons of people to jump right in, and I love every minute of it. Even when someone who just learned how to play the game beats you! Games can get me angry.
What? Mega Man 2 is only number 7? You suck! You're no Mega Man fan! Delete this video! Delete your channel! Never show your face on the internet again! I hate you, freaking retard!
You done now? No? Well, I don't care. I have a show to run. While I think Mega Man 2 is a fantastic game, even I know how cheap the game can really get at times. But besides that, this is a fantastic Mega Man game. The controls are as good as the first Mega Man game, even though they're still on the slippery side. The level design is super creative, and the Robot Masters are some of the best in the series. Not only are their designs superb, but their weapons in the game are probably my favorite selection in the entire series. Leaf Shield, Flash Stopper, Quake Boomerang, and the Metal Blade, just to name a few. Need I say more? And the music is classic. Tons of people know the soundtrack from this game because it's the most popular one, and I can honestly see why. Mega Man 2 may be a little overrated in my opinion, but it's still a great game nonetheless.
You think Mega Man 2 is worse than this? I hate you, I hate you, I hate you!
Jeez, don't you ever go away? Yes, I do prefer Mega Man 3 over Mega Man 2. In fact, it's my favorite in the classic series, and honestly, I don't see why this doesn't get as much love as the second game, if not more. The controls have been fixed, making Mega Man, you know, not slippery. Hated that, by the way. But the game also gives him a new signature move, the slide, making levels a lot faster and making a lot of the enemies less annoying. The graphics are good as always for the NES, the level design is awesome as ever, the abilities are still awesome, and even the story sticks out in a classic Mega Man game. Each level also has an amazing song to boot. This game has to be one of my favorite soundtracks in the series, plus each Robot Master is awesome except for Top Man. this classic Mega Man game just gave me a lot more enjoyment than the others. It was just more, you know, fun. It might not have the most popular opinion, but I feel like Mega Man 3 is the best classic game. The Zero series. Pretty great games if I do say so myself. Originally I was going to put the whole Zero collection on the DS, but I felt like that was cheating after a while, so instead I'll just get my favorite out of the series. Care to guess which one? Love your sense of humor, you jerks. It's Mega Man 03. This game is flat out awesome. At this point of the series, the stakes have been risen tremendously. X being shown to be the villain, your old leader going Maverick, and Dr. Wow being revealed. The story is by far the best in the series, the characters have become very well developed, the villains are excellent, the level design is flat out awesome, the bosses are awesome, the controls are great as always, and everything just comes together in an amazing way. Seriously, this game is so complete and so outstanding that it just blows my mind. But in all seriousness, if you haven't played this game and you're into the series, or platformers in general, buy this game. Well, the same can be said for every other game coming up on the list, but you will enjoy the crap out of this game, for it truly is a great one. Mega Man X is a lot of people's favorite Mega Man game. However, it's not my favorite.
Screw you.
I'll take that over that stupid fanboy any day. Unlike the classic series, the game's difficulty is just right. Not easy, but not too hard either. Just the right amount of challenge that anyone can get into. Not only are the controls as good as Mega Man 3, not being as slippery as Mega Man 1 and 2, but you can also wall kick while jumping on one wall, and you can get tons of upgrades. You can just go from point A to point B, but you can also explore each level to get a good feel for it, get extra health, and upgrades to turn Mega Man into a super fighting robot. Oh, he was already that? Are you sure? Okay then. The level design is also amazing. So many people feel like this game has the perfect first level. Well, I do think it's a good one indeed, but perfect? Nothing's perfect. Ah well. The characters introduced are also awesome. Seriously, X, Zero, Vile, and Sigma are just bad as hog. The bosses are all really cool, and the soundtrack, awesome. Classic and just incredible. Mega Man X is a great game and deserves every bit of praise it gets. I love the original just as much as the other guy, but I just can't help but love the third game more.
What's wrong with you? Was Mega Man 2 being worse than Mega Man 3? Not Mega Man X being worse than Mega Man X3? I hate you! Go away already!
Yeesh, that guy never leaves. Anyway, the graphics and controls are pretty much the same, and that's good. However, the dash is an ability you start off with now. Thank heavens! There are also new upgrades, better level design, awesome music, the same fast gameplay we all know and love, and heck, you can play as Zero! You know, unless you die as him, which sucks by the way. You can also play inside the mechs a lot more than in the original X, which is awesome by the way. However, if you play this game on the Saturn or PlayStation, the game gets even better. It adds an even cooler soundtrack in my opinion, and buckets of anime cutscenes. An anime intro, in-game cutscenes, and an anime cutscene for every Maverick. Polished much? I love this game, and it's a shame that it gets overshadowed by the original, which is great and all, but I just think that this game has more to offer. This game is incredible, and I hope that it gets more attention in the future. Now, here's a shocker. Mega Man ZX Advent actually made it on the top 10 Mega Man games list. To my surprise, this game hasn't made any other Mega Man games list, well, as far as I've seen, and I don't see why. Maybe they haven't played it or something, but hot dang, this game is awesome! For a game on the DS, it has a ton of stuff to offer. A long adventure, well, 2 of them, and mini-games in a Mega Man game. Capcom may not be the best company, but when they don't play around, they make some of the best games ever. The graphics are extremely detailed, and the level design just might be my favorite in the entire series. You don't just run through. There's some strategy involved and tons of twists in the gameplay, and sometimes even puzzles, and they're not so complicated that you want to rage quit. The controls are also great as the X games, being that you can still dash or wall kick. You also have some of the best characters to play as in a Mega Man game. Wait, what's that? You have a bunch of characters to play as? Oh, good one. Wait, you're serious? Holy crap, this is awesome! Not only can you play as the 2 main characters, but you can even play as, get this, the bosses! Yes, you heard that right. Whenever you beat a boss, you have the ability to play as them. Capcom, this is awesome! Each character has their own unique abilities, style of fighting, and makes the level design as awesome as ever. The story is also incredible, and get this, there's voice acting, and it's actually good, unlike Mega Man 8 with its Dr. Wowie crap.
And not let it fall into Dr. Wowie's hands.
I'm with you, Woody. This stuff is crap. But anyways, the voice acting is great, and there's even anime cutscenes. They really went the extra mile with this game, and that's why I love it more than every other Mega Man game. Well, except for one. But regardless, this game is masterful, and I love every minute of it. So what game could even hold a torch to this? If you're a Mega Man fan, you know what this game is. Even if you're not, the game is so well received and talked about that even you would know what it is. While I have been disagreeing with a lot of the fan favorites being the best Mega Man game ever, there was one that I actually agreed being the best, and that would have to be Mega Man X4. This game. This freaking game. This game is so good, it's not even funny. I love this game, and it stands as not only one of the best 2D platforms I've ever played, but one of my favorite games of all time. I don't usually tell what those are because of reasons that will remain a secret for now, so you know that this game has to be good. First off, the story is insane for Mega Man X standards. Not only does X get a story as usual, which is good, but now Zero gets his own fully fledged out adventure. He's his own character with his own abilities now, and he's awesome. The story also has tons of anime cutscenes, voice acting that's hilariously bad, and some of the saddest moments in video games, period. That sadly can get ruined from the bad voice acting, but I find a weird charm with it. I'm not alone on that, so it's not completely weird, right? But what really sticks out is the gameplay. The controls are as amazing as any other X game should be, being fast and responsive, but they added some of the coolest upgrades ever, bad as hog weapons, some of the best bosses in the series, and the level design is epic. The whole game plays out so well, and it's all a joy to play. The fast run and gun gameplay with X plus Zero C Saber fast action is just also, well, fun. Also, the graphics are my personal favorite in the series. Hand-drawn sprites are my favorite 2D graphics, and the amount of detail and animation is just incredible. And the music, the freaking music. Oh my gosh, the music is outstanding. Intro stage X and Zero, Web Spider, Jet Stingray, Final Weapon, the final boss theme. Every song in this game has some value in my opinion, and it's awesome. This game is complete in every way imaginable, and I love every minute of it. Mega Man X4 is my favorite Mega Man game of all time, and I'll always cherish it. And that does it for my top 10 favorite Mega Man games. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more top 10s and 5s, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome.